As you can tell by the thumbnail and the title of this video, this is a Twister inspired card trick. I figure I did the previous one, the Simpsons inspired card trick, and that actually got some really good feedback. So I thought I would try something different, and I would try it with a movie, with one of my all-time favorite movies, the Twister, 1996, the original, with the legendary Bill Paxton. That being said, let's begin the card trick here. Okay, I have 3 cards. I have the 3 of diamonds as usual, the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Spades. Now, the way I'm going to introduce this 4th card is like this. So there is one iconic scene. Well, not one. Let me back that up. Every scene in the movie Twister with Bill Paxton is iconic. However, there is one scene that always stands out, and that is the flying cow. That is when the cow flew right across the screen, and it flew in slow motion as it went moo. I love that scene. That scene is absolutely hilarious. So let's recreate that scene right now with this deck of cards. So the deck of cards will symbolize the tornado. As the tornado rotates its way around and twists its way, this playing card right over here will symbolize the cow. Now, the cow actually flew across the screen in slow motion, so let's do this in slow motion. And you can see right there, and that is the 9 of clubs. That is our final playing card, the 9 of clubs right there. Okay? Now, let's associate every playing card. So one playing card, each playing card will symbolize a character in the movie. So the 3 of diamonds is my favorite card of all time. My favorite card. So I asked myself, who is my favorite character in Twister, the 1996? And that is, of course, the legendary Bill Paxton. So the 3 of diamonds will be associated with Bill Paxton. Okay? Now, the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts, that's obvious. That is going to go for Helen Hunt. So Helen Hunt will be the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Spades will go for, let's give that one to Aunt Meg. I love Aunt Meg's character in the movie Twister. She's very lovable, and I absolutely love that character as well. So the Queen of Spades is Aunt Meg, and the 9 of clubs. Let's give the 9 of clubs to the villain, because of course we need a villain in this story as well, and that is what is this guy's name? What is this character's name? Oh my god, I'm totally blanking right now. Jonas Miller. Jonas Miller, the Nightcrawler, as Bill says in the movie. Joe Miller, Jonas. Oh my god. Jonas Miller. He's a Nightcrawler. Anyway, so we got 4 playing cards. I am such a big fan of Twister, my all-time favorite movie. Now, throughout the entire movie, there is a lot of debris that is picked up by the tornado. So let's just give some, let's give each of our characters some debris to work with, just like this. Okay? We're going to take the rest of the cards and we're going to place them to the side for a moment. Good. Okay? So we have 4 playing cards. per pile, and we have 4 cards. Once again, the 9 of clubs, I have them right up. I'm going to put them right up here on the 4 corners of the screen. Okay, so you can see them. They're Queen of Spades right over here. We got the Queen of Hearts, and then my personal favorite, the 3 of Diamonds. That is for Bill Paxton. What we're going to do next is we're going to combine both piles together like this. So we have 2 piles. Okay, and we are going to shuffle up both piles of cards just like this. Shuffle them up, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we'll shuffle this packet as well. Okay. Once the packets are all shuffled up, we are going to flip one of the packets over. Let's just flip this one over like this. Okay. What I'm going to do next is I shuffle both packet of cards together. Now I am going to shuffle both of these packets together. However, I'm going to do this in slow motion because I don't want you to think that there is any sleight of hand involved with this. I want you to see they are really getting mixed up together. Face down, you can see another face down card. Face down, there's a face up card. Face down, face down, face down, face up, face up, face up, face up, face up, face down, face up, face down, and face up. Now if I spread the cards just like this, you can see that is not an illusion. There really is face down cards with face up cards mixed in together. That is not an illusion. You can see that right there. Not an illusion. Okay? Now we're going to separate the cards into 4 piles just like this. Each pile will symbolize one of our characters. Okay? Now, I showed you the iconic scene for the cow flying across the screen. Now let's take a look at another iconic scene. The other iconic scene in the movie Twister is the scene where it's towards the end of the movie. Bill and Joe Harding are in the red truck together. They're driving around. It's an F5 tornado, and the house, there is a house that begins to flip over onto the highway. It flips, and it flips onto the highway, and Bill takes that red truck and just smashes right through that house. Another iconic scene. Let's recreate that scene right now with these playing cards. Okay, you can see that these cards, they're all mixed up, face up and face down. Okay, you can see that. Face up and face down. Alright? We're going to recreate that scene right now. We're going to take this, flip it over this way. We're going to take this, flip it over like this, just like the house flipping over on the highway. Flip this over like this. Flip this packet over just like that. Now you saw the cards face up, face down, face up, face down, all mixed in together. However, like I said in the beginning, we are only focused on 4 playing cards. That is the 3 of Diamonds, the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Spades, and the 9 of Clubs. The rest is just debris. So if I take these cards like this, no sleight of hand move, watch, look, and I spread the cards, you can see that 4 cards remain face up, and the rest of the cards are face down. We got the 3 of Diamonds right over here. We got the Queen of Hearts. We got the Queen of Spades, and we got the 9 of Clubs. The rest, like I said, is just debris. So there you go. That is Twister, or I think what I'm going to call this video is, it's going to be, I'm going to call this, I gotta go, Julia, we got cards, instead of I gotta go, Julia, we got cows. Well, we got cards. So I figured that is the best title for the video. That being said, thank you. I appreciate you for being on my YouTube channel, for even watching this video when you could be doing a million other things. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. And that being said, I will see you next time.